Peace and wealth, family. Welcome in. It's TGN, the God Print Nation, where the first nation is the home nation. It's Brother Jay and my oldest son behind the camera, Keyshawn, and we are here today to talk about rain catchment systems, our prototype that I love to call GIT, Garden Irrigation Tower. All right, so to jump it off, we're gonna get into the metrics of the tower. Gonna be concise as possible, brief as possible, to explain to you the amount of gallons, the pounds, the square footage, the elevation. So I start from the top down on this structure. So the square foot on this structure, on the roof square footage is about 36 to 40 square foot. The elevation of the tote is about 8 foot 8 inches from the ground, above ground. And as you can see right here, this is the structural wooden framing members. This is what you call X bracing with a cross lap joint. Bring it on up close so they can see what I'm talking about. So a cross lap speaks for itself. This right here creates a locked in bracing. So bring it in at different angles where they can see this. So this is a cross lap, so you can get an idea. The wood crosses, and you just cut out half of each and then sandwich them together. And that creates a fixed locked in bracing system to help with racking, just in case the wind load hits the structure. So that tote, that container that y'all see right there, swing it back. So that tote, that is called an IBC. That's the acronym for intermediate bulk container, and I can tell you where you can source these if you have something available in your area. You can source these from any American bottling manufacturing company. I had a connect on these from Dr. Pepper in Dallas, staying in Dallas at the time. I had a connect where I would go pick these up by a box truckload. You make the call up, talk to someone in the, let's say, Department of Quality Control or the liquids or packaging, and you may be able to source those containers free. So once again, that's called an IBC, intermediate bulk container. On average, those totes are about 250 gallons. And for the science of water, for all my plumbers that know this, the science of water, 1 gallon of water weighs 8.33 pounds. So per gallon of water is 8.33 pounds. So we take that container, you don't gotta keep swinging up. You take that container, it's 250 gallons. So we multiply 250 gallons times 8.33. That gives me about 2,082 pounds above ground. So this ain't no play area. This ain't nothing to play with, y'all. I tell you, this is a 2,000 plus pounds up in the air. It's elevated. The elevation of the tote from the ground to the base of the tote to the platform is 8 foot 8 inches. What else I got for y'all in metrics? I think that's it. I gave you the roof square footage. I gave you the elevation of the tote. I gave you the tote is 250 gallons in total gallons. I gave you that in pounds, and I also gave you the elevation of the tote. So this is our first prototype. We plan on building 2 more of these. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna hit you with these 3 points of consideration before designing your rain catchment system. As I told y'all before, this is my GIT, Garden Irrigation Tower prototype. We plan on building 2 more of these. So my first point of consideration is geographical topography. Second point of consideration is storage capacity. And the third point is the quality of collected H2O. And let me get into each one of those briefly, just a little bit. So with point number 1, when I said geographical topography, I'm talking about doing some homework of your location, your longitude and latitude on planet Earth, meaning wherever you are located will affect the average amount of rainfall you will receive per year. So you need to know your rainfall pattern, meaning you need to know the season of which you're going to have peak rainfall, and then also knowing what's your average rainfall per year in inches. If you know that information, you will be able to calculate the amount of water you could collect off of a certain square footage of roofing. So that leads me into point number two. Point number two being storage capacity. Storage capacity meaning your calculation to fit your unique situation. My situation is not your situation. So if you're trying to collect, let's say 1,000 pounds of water or 1,000 gallons of water off of your roof down into your gutter, channeled down into some barrels, that's going to require a different calculation than what I have, as you can see here. So the storage capacity of that is 250 gallons of water, but that's 2,000 pounds of water in the air. Point number three, when I said quality of collected water, that means your intended use of that water. So whatever you intend to use that water for will determine how you decide to handle or treat that water. So if it's for household use, drinking water, you're gonna have to filter and treat that water for household daily use. For garden irrigation, you may decide to put a light filtration on it, like what I have up there, and you'll see it. It's window screening just to catch big debris. We're not worrying about it down to a microscopic level, just to catch big debris and keep it from going into the tote. Like I have pollen granules that's in that tote. I'm not worried about pollen getting off in there. It'll be a form of a micronutrient for the garden. Also, okay, they're my 3 points. No, that's everything I hit. So with that being said, we're gonna take this walk up this ladder, and y'all can see what we got going on. All right, fam, we up top, up here with the tote, so y'all can see we got like I said, basic carpentry construction. Anyone can learn it. I'll start with what you can see that's in sight now. So as you see, we got the basic guttering system, the gutter, and then the downspout right here, then all the way down into the drain tile. I got some metal strapping just to hold this in place. That's all it's for, to hold it in place. And then metal strapping that I connected to the rafter just to hold it here, and then to channel the water here. So I told you we got the drain tile, and then we also got this coupler adapter right here. This is just, it simply just slides on, locks in place like this. This is simple construction, y'all. Push it back on, there you go, and you can bend this how you want. Bend it however you want, put it in. As you can see, I told you earlier, we got the window screen. That's to catch big debris coming out. I don't have a leaf gutter up here yet, but I will put one on because the leaves also get down into this window screen. And that's strapped on with zip ties. So this is a real simple system, basic carpentry skills. If you look up here, you take them on the top. All right, so as you can see, I described basically, like I said, the roofing framing members. It's simple. Like I said, these are your rafters. These are your purlins. I got these on 2-foot center measurements, and that's what the roofing is screwed down to. As you see, we got this corrugated metal roofing screwed down to these purlins right here. So I said it's basic carpentry construction. Just wanted to take y'all up so that you all could see that this is not a complicated system. Most of this was built for free. This was lumber that someone that I knew in my community. Matter of fact, a family member I already had and probably bought it. I bought it on discount, or a lot of it I had laying around. So a lot of it got built with recycled wood, recycled lumber. So try to be as sustainable as you can. If you don't have to go to the big box and purchase, don't go. Of course, that's economic empowerment for you. So that's all I wanted to show y'all, tap y'all in with. And welcome in. As I always say, the candle is lit. Don't let nobody blow yours out. Peace.